getting this money, trying to stay, you know, trying to stay about the light.
I wonder why it looked like that.
The spotlight, the club, and all that kind of stuff, man.
It looked blurry. The camera's blurry.
Not for nothing if you ain't know I got this shit out the mud. So rich if not die, nigga, I'ma be off the drugs. Forever a real nigga if you ain't know who I was. But a nigga stay out the light. Gotta stay above the limelight in clubs, you know, shit like that. Can't be talking to a boss if you ain't built like that. They say I got the sauce, so I drip like that.
Yo, good morning, everybody. Spider, what's good? Kent, what's good, family? Axe, what's good, my brother? He said, damn. Good morning, man. Now, before I begin the topic, because I ain't gonna be able to make this a long video. Yo, Kent, what's good? I want to tell y'all this is not gonna be like a video about me or no drama with me. I don't want people to click on this and think this is some kind of negative shit or some drama. But I'm gonna just talk about a couple of issues on social media that I see happening, and I would like you guys' opinion on it. Of course, leave comments if you rewatch the video back. Just let me know what's good, man. This is a dope little effect on my background, you know? Damn, people are gonna be really trying to figure out where I'm at now. Anyway, yeah, today's topic is social media etiquette, loyalty, you know, freedom of speech, things like that. Man, I'm living good, man. We all breathing. We all breathing. Let me see what Hardhead said. Jimmy, what's up? Yeah, I'll fix it. I gotta change the title anyway. You play this song every month? Nah, no, I don't. Actually, I don't. This is the song I've been playing. I'll show you the song I've been playing for the past couple streams. Cause it's like a theme song for me. Let me not play that though. That'll give me a copyright. Anyway, that's not about the music. Let me turn that off. Anyway, yo, there's a trend going on the internet that I noticed. Rose, good morning. Yeah, nah, I ain't listening to Uncle Murder wrap up. Did he beefing with Mad Skills over stealing the song? This is what I mean. This is why the topic today is social media etiquette. We're gonna talk about all this type of stuff. Uncle Murder stole, and this is gonna bring me into my first topic, loyalty. Now I know that's not a real important word on the internet, but it matters in business on the internet. And I notice when it comes to business, people feel like because they're on the internet, they don't have to be loyal to business partners. And I wanted to know, should you kind of be loyal to your business partners? Like if somebody's, I'm gonna fix the title. Y'all gotta give me a second. I'm gonna change the title. When the stream is done, I'm gonna change the title. The title's gonna be different. That's just so I can start the stream. Do you like, all right, let's talk about the Uncle Murder wrap-up song real fast, and then we're gonna get into Joe Buttons with 50 Cent, because I see that 50 Cent, he gonna get this dude slapped up, and I'm like, wow. Now, here's the thing, though. Uncle Murder stole the wrap-up song from Mad Skills. If y'all don't know who Mad Skills is, because some of y'all might not actually know who that is, he's a rapper that used to rap back in the day, and he used to be part of a group called Sporty Thieves, and he did that song that's called No Pigeons. And that was supposed to be a rebuttal to the song I Don't Want No Scrubs from TLC. I'm going way back into the early 90s, late 90-ish era, like late 90s. It's like late 90s. I think this was around like 96 to 98, around that era. Y'all could Google it, of course. He was doing those songs, and he's been continuing to do those songs since like 95, I think. And Uncle Murder stole the ideal. He stole the concept. He stole the entire gimmick. Because it's a gimmick. It's a gimmick for Uncle Murder because he's stealing it to do something that somebody else is doing. Now, is it okay to do that? Because I remember back in the day growing up, right? If rappers had did something like this is the social media etiquette that I'm talking about. If back in the day before we had social media, you would get clowned for this. Your career would be over. But nowadays, you could get away with doing something like that. And I'm trying to figure out, is it okay? Because at the end of the day, I don't see a problem with it. But I have to admit, back in the day, people would like destroy you for doing that. people would destroy you for doing that. And I'm like, yo, I didn't think about it, but yeah, people would, because I saw them talking about this on Hot 97, and I said, yeah, they kind of do got a point that, as they would call it, biting is considered a no-no in hip-hop, but nowadays, nobody don't really care. Now, back to the, now that was the Uncle Murray thing, the Joe Budden and 50 Cent thing. I feel like Joe Budden shouldn't have said what he said about Eminem's album, even though he was honest, right? And the reason I feel like he shouldn't have said what he said is because, all right, if Eminem brought you out there, like, this is what people don't be understanding about social media. Now, this boils down to the crumb side, right? This is something that I noticed even on the crumb side. I had incidents like this with people on YouTube. Some people don't realize that by you interacting with them and dealing with them, you're bringing them some kind of subscribers, you're bringing them some kind of viewers. Eminem, who knows how long Joe Budden is going to be able to eat off being a part of Eminem's record label, if you get what I'm saying. All right, well, pretty much what Joe Budden said is he pretty much said that, let me see if I could get the clip and y'all can hear it for yourselves. So I'd rather y'all hear what's being said. Because I didn't hear him say anything, but this is what they're saying. He said, they say he pretty much did a rundown on Complex of Eminem's album, and he went from track to track saying how he didn't like the album. I was like, what is that flashing over my head? Pause. I'm like, what is that? I'm like, is a helicopter over me? I thought this was a GTA for a minute. Let me see if I can find a part. Whoa, my guy. Nigga came flying out the parking lot.
Yo, that Biggie track, nah, Biggie better go back to the lab on that.
Hold on a second, y'all.
If B.I.G. was still alive, we're gonna be honest, man, like we normally are.
I'm about to get out. The nigga was pointing at me like he gonna do something. I'm like, what? Nigga better stop playing in the morning, boy. Anyway, hold on a second. Speak English. He talking about something he say he can't even speak English. People, see, that's an L for this guy, right? He's telling me turn on my lights even though it's daylight outside. This old man, right? He almost ran into me, and then he's trying to be tough and shit. I guess he got a good look at me and he decided to fall back. But this is what I mean about people being retarded nowadays. So instead of him realizing he was wrong for flying out of a parking lot at 60 miles per hour, he's telling me turn on my lights as he's screaming out the window riding past me at 7 in the morning, angrier than a motherfucker. I feel bad for wherever he going. But people just can't take L's no more, man. That's the problem with people. People gotta make everything somebody else's fault. If you're wrong, you're wrong. Just say you're wrong, goddammit, and keep it moving. He was about to kill like 80 people crossing the road. And he gonna try to say that's my fault. What's wrong with people, man? Just blame, like, hashtag blame it on Jimmy, man. Once again, man, blame it on Jimmy, man. If you about to commit a murder and fuck up and almost kill like 90 people, man, blame it on Jimmy, man. Somehow it's my fault if I'm around, if I'm in the area, it's my fault. Blame it on me. Oh, here we go.
Laugh at it. You laugh at it.
Yeah.
There would still be money.
This is doo-doo.
But it wasn't necessary. All of that being said.
Yeah, listen, y'all.
All of that being said, let's never forget 15 years into Royce's career when Eminem and Royce hadn't worked together in a decade. And Eminem's like, yo, man, we should do that Bad Meets Evil
Guess
album.
what, fam?
And
15 years from now, Eminem and Joe Budden working together. You guys... Side, this Diddy deal may work out. He's going to make more money he ever made with Slaughterhouse anyway. What the hell's going on with Slaughterhouse?
Facts. But also,
what are we doing?
Eminem, why we have to, even if it's hard sometimes because we love the guy, to say, hey, you know, that's not our favorite thing. But in the case of Joe doing Everyday Struggle, it's an entertainment show on Complex.
But the appeal of Joe Budden,
he keeps it 1,000.
Exactly. And at the expense of potentially his pocket. Or, on the other side, this Diddy deal may work out. He's going to make more money he ever made with Slaughterhouse anyway. What the hell's going on?
Shady.
But I think that
Shady's part of money in his
because he was.
See, this is it right here. I'm
to
gonna
be
put you
that journalistically ethical. When you're hosting.
Now, this is a guy on the radio saying
you don't need.
This is a guy on the radio saying, should you be that journalistically ethical? This is why
journalistically ethical. Like it's not that deep. Let me tell you when you really don't need to be that journalistically ethical.
Listen, guys.
When you're hosting a show on Complex talking about rap, he probably didn't need to go that honest. You know what I'm saying?
See what he said?
He's part of the team.
This is a guy from the radio telling you he should have been that honest.
Shady.
But I think that
Shady's part of money in his
because he's associated. I think people were trying to poke at him like you're not going to be honest.
I totally get it. And I understand why at our job, working for an independent radio station, we have no business with Eminem. Why we have to, even if it's hard sometimes because we love the guy, to say, hey, you know, that's not our favorite thing. But in the case of Joe doing Everyday Struggle, it's an entertainment show on Complex.
But the appeal of Joe Budden.
Now, I'm going to stop right here. Pretty much what happened was Joe Buttons read the track listing for the Eminem album and broke it down track per track, saying he didn't like the album and that this was Eminem's worst album ever. So pretty much what that led to is a tweet that I put up yesterday. 50 is saying that they're gonna beat up Joe Buttons. They're not gonna beat him up too bad, but they gotta like catch him and run down on him when they get a chance, which is pretty bad. And also, y'all gotta understand 50 Cent's situation is 50 Cent runs a media platform called This Is 50. And Joe is now about to become direct competition with him through Revolt and Puff Daddy, which is somebody who Puffy and 50 go back and forth. A lot of people don't know the reason that 50 goes at Puffy so much is because 50 wrote songs for him. A lot of people don't know that. But 50 wrote a lot of songs with Puffy, and Ghost wrote a lot of songs. Well, I shouldn't say a lot of songs. He Ghost wrote some hit records for Puff Daddy. And he felt like he didn't get the, you know, proper due for doing that for Puff. And that's why 50 and Puff got it. Like, they don't have a real issue, but 50 kind of didn't like what Puff did to him. And 50 learned about publishing, how Puffy. A connection just dropped for some weird reason. It shouldn't have dropped where it did. But it brings up the question of what I was saying before. When is it okay to, like, stop? Like, okay, so people have issues. Prime example of this. BG recently had his Twitter account suspended just for saying a couple things on the internet. Now, I noticed there's a bunch of people there, I don't know if you want to call them freedom fighters or whatever the fuck, social justice warriors. They're saying that BG shouldn't flag this guy or that guy, right? And then there's people saying that, no, if you say certain things, you deserve to be flagged because that's why the feature's implemented. Now, morals and ethics is kicking in, and there's a lot of people going back and forth. I see the tweets. Sometimes people may put me in a handle. I read it. I don't comment because I know that those type of topics are going to get you on one side of the fence versus being on the other, and you're going to make enemies when you could just mind your fucking business. I had to learn that the hard way. So when I see these arguments arising, and I'm like, yo, damn, people are now suspending people's Twitter accounts over just having an opinion. What's going on? Like, where do we draw the line with this? So that's why I'm like, I'm to a point now where I want to make certain videos on YouTube, and I can't. I'm to a point where I want to say certain things on Twitter, and I can't. And they're not necessarily things where I'm going to say, oh, I'm coming to beat you up, I'm coming to blow up your house, your wife, your kids, nothing crazy like that. But it's just now you got to be so mindful of everything you say and do to the point where you don't have the freedom of speech anymore. Like Joe Buttons, he spoke honestly about Eminem's album, and now 50 Cent wants to fuck him up. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I understand why 50 Cent want to fuck up Joe Buttons, because this is the man that changed your life. This is the man that made it where you may have 1 million followers on social media, but that knowledge of people knowing who you are is gonna come from you being around Eminem. Eminem made you who you are pretty much. And yeah, you could argue that, no, you would have still been where you were. You would have still been successful. You would still do podcasts, granted. But you still will never really know how successful you are because of being connected to Eminem, is what I'm saying. So now we go back to the freedom of speech thing that I'm talking about, social media etiquette. What happened to freedom of speech is what I'm saying. Like, how come we no longer could say what we want on the internet? Now, you got people who take that shit too far. You got these trolls. You got these people that just don't have nothing better to do, so they're going to say crazy shit. And they're the reason that things have gotten to the point where you could report people for saying, oh, I replied burp. Oh, I'm offended that he replied burp with semicolons. Let me report this tweet. That's the reason where we're at. And granted, trolls are not going to go anywhere. But it's getting to the point now where we have to really be careful what kind of media we put out. This used to be something you had to worry about with the news stations. Professional media outlets had to be more mindful of this. H&M just had a situation where they posted a kid and he was like, it says something about being a monkey in the jungle. And of course H&M is going to get in trouble for posting that. They should. But now the little guys like us, we got to be careful what we post, because now we could lose our little branding, our following, our endorsements, our sponsorships over saying something that's not even, you know, necessarily bad. It's not necessarily even negative. It's just that somebody got offended by it. And now, you know, this whole thing about being offended, how far do we go with that? You get what I'm saying? Because I woke up and I'm seeing this starting to pick up a lot of steam, man. A lot of people are having their shit deleted, suspended, flagged, and I'm like, wow, this is getting out of hand. Like, me personally, I try to avoid getting into shit like that on social media simply because it doesn't change how I wake up, doesn't change what I eat, doesn't change how I sleep, doesn't change how much money's in my pocket. So if those things don't affect me to that point, I try not to even acknowledge those issues. But for the people that have like engagements and arguments, prime example on Twitter yesterday, I saw two people bragging about suspending somebody's Twitter account because they didn't like something that he said. And he didn't necessarily, matter of fact, it was the Livewire guy. This guy who's named Livewire on Xbox got his account suspended, and I saw a conversation where people were, someone sent me the tweet of them having a conversation about that, and I was looking, I'm like, yeah, he said some crazy stuff, and he shouldn't be saying that. And pretty much what he said was, he said somebody's a throat. He called somebody a throat baby something with their throat, and he implied that they drink cum. Pretty much what he implied. And I'm like, okay, he didn't even curse or anything. He said that. It was definitely an insult. But the person reported it as if it was like a homophobic slur, and it wasn't. It definitely was not that. But my point is, I'm like, yo, we getting out of hand, because there were so many people justifying that, and then there were so many people arguing against it, that I'm like, yo, this is really a thing now. Like, we really have a 50-50 split on, you know, social media etiquette. This whole flagging, this whole reporting people, this whole thing with people getting upset over things you have to say, opinions. For me, y'all know it's just opinions. People don't like my opinions, or people don't, there's people that get triggered by an opinion. And I'm like, okay, I understand you're not liking somebody's opinion, but, you know, do you have to take things so far? Do you have to be so sensitive? You know what I'm saying? So that's why I did this stream, because I woke up every day and I check social media when I get a chance, when I'm at work. And I see it. I see like somebody else got flagged. Somebody else is mad at somebody for something. And then when I actually click the content that they're upset over, I'm like, man, all you had to do is just not watch. Yeah, I know etiquette. I know. We're going to fix that. This is Riding with Jimmy, Season 2, Episode 2. I'm going to change the title. So y'all can stop with that, with the spell check. I appreciate it, though. Because y'all don't understand, when I'm going live and I'm typing, I have to, certain amount of words, and it changes the word. It's a bunch of shit I gotta go through to hit the live stream. So as long as you get the notification and you come into the stream, or somebody likes the video and you see it and you come into the stream, I'll fix the title once the stream is done. But this is just to give you a Riding with Jimmy in the morning. I'm trying to give y'all a topic that y'all need to hear about, because I don't know if you guys are even seeing this or paying attention. Oh, you like that, right? Yeah, Season 2, dog. Season 2. Hold on one second, y'all. There you go. Had to order that cocaína, you know what I mean? Digo, man, you know what I mean? But anyway, yeah, man, that's crazy, because nobody particularly, from what I've seen, I'm going to say something that people are going to get mad at. From what I understand, there's a lot of people that don't like this guy in particular who got his Twitter account suspended or whatever they did to his account. he got his account suspended, and there was like a big argument. And there was one guy in there who was like going in on it. Oh, you shouldn't do it. And I'm gonna be honest, like the scary thing about this, right? The people who is defending the reporting of this guy's Twitter, they made sense. And that shit was spooky because dude was like, hey, if you tell me to jump off a roof and I have a right to report you, what's to stop me from reporting you? And the guy was like, well, it's morally wrong. He said, well, it's morally wrong for you to tell me to jump off a roof. So he was like, yeah, but why would you report him? He says, because that's my freedom. That's my God-given right. And I said, damn, he kind of right, because if it's there, you have a right to use it. But then, of course, it could be abused. But then there's the argument, is that really abuse if Twitter sides with the person who reported you? So that was like a good conversation to look at. I was like, man, shit is changing, man, because people are making sense of reporting people for having an opinion. Granted, if you say something's crazy, disrespectful, yeah, okay, I could see somebody getting mad. Personally, I'm not with the reporting people shit, but I could see somebody getting mad at that and having an issue with you. Like, hey, you know what? I might not come and say I'm gonna slap you, but hey, I might, you know, every chance I get, leave a comment telling you to go fuck yourself or something like that. I could kind of get having a little beef with somebody for saying something crazy to you. I could get that. But this seemed like it went too far. Hold on, fellas. Good morning. Thank you. Have a nice day. Thank you. Oh, where do I put this? I don't got my shirt in my pockets. Anyway, so that was why I wanted to make the video, because I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I'm contemplating making another channel just so I could say some of the stuff I really want to say. Because there's a few people out here, yo, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all right now. I'm gonna be very honest. Nah, they not nothing like that. Nothing like that's going on. Nah, I don't eat breakfast in the morning, by the way, people. If you ever notice you see me getting something I don't eat, I'm not a person that could get up and eat in the morning. It just messes with my stomach. Y'all gotta remember, I'm having a baby. I'm having a baby. Apparently, I'm pregnant. I don't know. They saying I got a big belly or something. You know what I mean? That's what I'm hearing. But anyway, but yeah, I want to make another YouTube. You better fall back, because I'm not letting you in front of me. I want to make another YouTube, and I kind of want to roast a few people, man. There's a few people I want to say some things to. And I don't want to do it on this channel, because I know people going to get mad. And I've been thinking about it, man. And I'm like, yeah, I don't want to have to keep going through the process of making channels. But, man, I said, man, there's a couple things I want to say. But if I say those things, man, it's going to be a lot of hurt people. It's going to be a whole lot of flagging and reporting on those videos. That's why I know I can't put those videos on this channel. So that's not even a thought. But I want to say some things, man. So a few people out there just, it's like this, man. Past 2 months, man. Yeah, he said, Jimmy, in 2018, I'm going to start roasting people. Now, I'm chilling for the most part. But there's a few people, like, there's some things I want to say because they don't think I know about some shit. And it's just some things I want to do, man. Some ignorance that I want to participate in. But I can't do it here. I cannot do it here. And I won't do it here. But I'm thinking about making another channel to do it, man. You know, spinning blocks, pulling up on certain things, and just showing y'all that I know some things about some stuff. You know, the niggerdom, as they would say. Where's this person going? That's a parking lot? That's interesting. Anyway, hold on one second. Going ahead and turn that around. They out here wilding. They out here wilding. Yeah, man, because I'm going to be honest, like, I'm not 100%, you know, out the field yet, man. You know, I'm like Marlo, man. Before he got out the game, he had to go back to the corner and hit a dude in the chin real quick. You're like, yeah, I still got it, baby. You know, I'm not 100% out the field yet. But I don't want to do it on this channel, man. I really don't want to do it on the channel. I might, but, you know, the thing about me, right? When I say certain things, people get like extremely fucking butthurt. And are you gonna go or not? I'm not going in front of you. Anyway, people get extremely butthurt, and I'm like, yo, I don't really want to entertain certain people, because once I roast them, they're gonna get severely angry, and they get obsessed. For some reason, when I catch a body on somebody, they really get obsessed. Like, take for instance this man Bond, yo. Bond played one game of Gears, and then he's in the DMs, yo, you should play this and that and that and this, and I'm like, yo, I told your ass, boy, you got to put in more work before you tell me what to do. You play one game a year, and then you think you can run around and tell people what to do out here. I'm like, it don't work like that. Oh, you serious, my man? Are you serious? Was he trying to go through me? Was he trying to teleport? What was he trying to do just now? But anyway, so that's the situation with that, man. I really don't know, man. Yo, Al, good morning, good morning. Good morning. You late, Al. But anyway, that's that. So maybe one day I might, but I be feeling like dudes be like entertained too much by when I say their name or when I say something. There's this one YouTuber, he be making videos about me, and he like constantly sneak disses me. Like, he'll say something, sneak dissing me. Oh, there's views of this and that and that and this, and then he'll say my name, and then he'll say some slick shit, and I'll be just sitting there like, yo, man, if you have more views and subs, I swear, yo, I'll probably jump out the window and get on your shit, boy. Pause. But I said, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna chill. But I want to make another channel, man, and just go under like an alias and just come at that nigga and just roast that nigga so bad, boy. But it's not worth it for me to do it here. It's not worth it. But, you know, I be seeing that shit because people be tagging me, and I'm like, I can't watch videos that niggas tag me in, because when people tag you in a video, that's because they want you to react to the video. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. We not playing puppets and muppets out here. So I definitely don't watch those videos. But this one person tagged me, and I'm like, why the fuck he tagged me? I watched the video, and he up there pretending like the nigga not sneak dissing me, when he definitely was sneak dissing me in the video. I said, yo, man, this man made 3 videos since New Year's talking about me, goddammit. I want to roast this nigga. I want to roast this nigga. I said, I'ma chill. Yo, you are very close. You are very close. But nah, it's not Gaming Lives Matter, though. But you are very close. It's not Gaming Lives Matter. I don't really have an issue with him. His issue is directly with Hard 8. And I think he might be getting ready to have an issue with Bond. I'm not like sure what's going on. I don't be like, that's another thing too. When people be having like issues with people, I don't even be able to keep up with all that shit, man, because it don't be nothing serious going on, and dudes be just extra mad about it. And I be like, yo, you mad about what? And when I hear what the issue is, it be some dumb shit. Nah. Yo, y'all said cookie face. Look, let me say something real fast about that. I wouldn't even bother like dealing with him, because the simple fact is this dude don't even be remembering what he said. Like, if he don't keep on top of a story, he forgets what he be saying. So that's not the kind of person I want to deal with, because he got a following that if I was to beef with him, right, it would turn into a situation where I would have 1,000 people believing a lie that he's saying, even though he ain't telling the truth. So that's not even in my best interest to even touch that situation. It's not even in my best interest to touch that. He said let him live. Yo, good morning, dog. Nah, but I'm not, like I said, I'm not interested in entertaining beef. But there's a few people that just won't stop making videos, and I'm like, yo, one of these days, man, I'm gonna get in a position where I could get you, dog. I'm going roast. I'm gonna roast. I might make another channel. I don't know. I might go under like an alias name, and I'm gonna let people figure out who that is. They're gonna be like, yo, who is that? Jimmy? That ain't Jimmy. That's Jimmy B. motherfucking Game. It roasted niggas on another channel, B. I'm gonna be on that channel like, yeah, I told you I was coming back. I'll probably get more views on that shit than this channel too. That's the funny thing. If I start doing that. But yeah, I be having these dudes obsessed. Like, I was like looking, I'm like, damn, this dude made another video about me for what? Like, if you see I'm not replying to none of your videos, you still just over there angry. Like, Go get a Bible. Go get some holy water, man, and pray, man. Pray to God, man. Pray, may he free your spirit. But that's why I wanted to make the stream, man. I wanted to talk about etiquette because I noticed that on the internet there's a lot of like blurred lines and people just playing on both sides of everything. And I'm like, what happened to like morals and loyalty and values? And I know I feel old saying those words, but I mean I feel like they still mean something. I feel like if you could be a stand-up person, then it means something. But if you do use values like that, you'll be broke. And I understand the conflict. I understand the conflict. I understand the conflict. Let me fix this on, since y'all worrying about it so much. It's triggering y'all. It's triggering y'all, the title of the video. Let me fix it. You called off from work, bro? You gotta get that money, fam. You gotta get that money, B. Yeah, so this is Riding with Jimmy, season 2, episode 2. Alright, so I'm gonna edit it right now for you, man. I'm gonna edit it right now for you. Season 2, episode 2. Oh man, I'm editing it right now for y'all. All right, it's adequate. See. See, that's a good thing about live streams too, until YouTube start exposing people by actually showing this. You don't have to, see, I fixed it. You don't have to, hold on, let me see. You don't have to worry about nothing live. Oh, this guy just jumped in it. You don't have to worry about nothing live unless it's posted. Like when y'all comment and people say all kinds of crazy stuff while it's live, I don't have to worry about it because it ain't live. It ain't post. But while it's live, you can do all kinds of stuff. But one thing I know YouTube is gonna end up doing, they probably gonna change that around. Yeah, RWJ, man, Riding with Jimmy, dog. Riding with Jimmy season 2, man. You know, the end of the New Year's, the end of the streams, that was my last stream for that year. That was the season, man. That was 6 months of Riding with Jimmy's under the ignorance of the nonsense that was taking place and going on. So now we got something different happening. Yeah, I do need to get a hashtag on that. You're right. You're right about that. Is he in the car? Like, what the fuck is wrong with these dudes? Anyway, guys. 52 degrees in New York. When? Today? Yeah, right. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that, dog. Anyway, it's time for me to end the stream, man. The stream wasn't really too much, you know, to talk about. I just wanted to talk about those social media stuff that's going on. I do need to get a hashtag on the Riding with Jimmy joint. I might stream later today. I might. I don't think I am, but I might. If I get time and I can, I might. Anyway, I'm out of here, guys. Y'all be good. Peace. Peace, guys. I'm in the stream now.